Leave us a like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment.
Down below, obviously, we are reviewing season 6, episode 15 and 16.
Yes, because they kind of run together.
Yes.
And you'll see why at the end.
Yes, we're going to get right into it.
Yes, Janelle had a 5K run.
Yes, honey, and she is looking snatched.
I mean, so she had this t-shirt on. I was like, oh my goodness, I did not even know Janelle had breast and a waist. I mean, she looks like she is like maybe triple D or something. And then she has the waistline that shows all of that.
Yeah.
Robbie was just like, oh my gosh, she has curves and a waist. The wives were just like, and Cody, when he saw her, was like, I mean, you could tell she's, really lost weight in some places. Cody. We watched the last episode of this season, and Cody and Janelle was like, yeah, our relationship has gotten stronger in some other sense that it had not been.
Yeah, since she had been working out to lose weight.
I do believe they be getting it
Let's talk about sex, baby.
And
Let's
she was
talk about you and me.
Yeah, she was gritty when she said that, but she said she didn't know whether she should blush or whatever. She said, but it was very gratifying to see other people's reaction to her, but she was also embarrassed.
I think the good thing
and she even asked Cody, is this okay, like wearing this? He's like, oh yeah, of course.
I think the good thing about Janelle, about her being a career woman, is the fact that she has her own mindset. Yeah. She knows that, I love my career or whatever, but I also want to get myself together. Like, she has this very independent mindset where she puts herself first. Yeah. And I think that's something that every woman should have. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important to put yourself first, because when you focus on yourself, you're able to excel in other parts of your life.
I think when you're like a career woman and you also have your children, in the job, you get
lost in the job.
You get a lot of
affirmations for sure.
That, hey, I'm doing good work and stuff like that. You get your promotions. You have people give you your accolades and all that stuff. So that has helped her. I mean, if you have a husband that really validates what you do at home, if you're a housewife and affirms you and appreciates you, then you will feel the same way Janelle feels. But it's when you're at home, like Christine saying that she felt very underappreciated before they got to Vegas.
Well, I also feel like she doesn't put herself first.
Also,
because I feel like when you don't put yourself first and you're putting everybody else first, you sometimes do need that from outside sources.
Absolutely.
Instead of you validating yourself. Janelle validates herself almost every day. Yeah. So she doesn't really need Cody. You see how she's very self-sufficient.
She's self-sufficient.
Mary needs Cody because she doesn't know herself.
Yeah.
I feel like Christine needs Cody because she doesn't feel appreciated. But I feel like every wife should feel appreciated.
She sees them going apart.
Yeah.
And she's trying to wonder what's going on. Is it her? And it's not you, boo. It's just that Cody has found the love of his life. And he don't want plural marriage no more. But he's not going to say that.
So it's like he's doing because it's like you say, a man would do everything but break up with you. And he's going to do everything but break up with these women.
Yes.
To make them leave.
And
Christine has already left.
He's not self-aware and also he's stubborn and he cannot say I'm sorry. He will blame everybody but himself.
Big facts.
So, yeah. Anywho, Janelle said so she ran this 5K. Sean was with her the whole way through. Cody started the 5K and he was gone. He passed the children on the way. Janelle was like, Cody didn't even start this race with me. But he was there at the end. Come on, after he had already ran it.
Because he's so competitive, I also feel like.
Yes.
I think it's that athlete in him.
When it comes to anything athletic, any kind of sports.
This was supposed to be supporting your wife.
He wasn't
about gloating about your old days, Cody.
Cody was
that man is a mess.
Yeah. But you see the difference. Janelle kind of chuckled about it. Mary would be like, he did not. He didn't start with me.
You know, Mary, I'm getting real sick and tired of you playing this victim thing.
I mean, that's the thing. Oh my goodness. But anyhow, the sister wives decided to go to San Francisco to get
Yes, honey.
their outfits
For the recommitment
for
ceremony.
the recommitment ceremony.
But didn't they go shopping beforehand in Las Vegas where Robin found a little black dress or whatever?
No.
Oh, that was in San Francisco?
Yes.
Okay.
So anyhow, they went there. But I wanted to say this is Mary's stomping ground. This is where she grew up. She grew up in the Bay Area in San Francisco.
Oh, get out.
Yes. And everybody, because he was like, oh, Mary, so you're going to show us around? And she's like, well, I don't know about that because I know we all have issues. I'm a little feeling weird about you all coming with me. And Mary is just in a different space.
Mentally unstable.
And she's like, and also, I don't even know if I want to have this commitment ceremony, recommitment ceremony, because we're not even close. So, yeah, that was Mary. But they went, and while they were gone, Cody looked after the kids. Isabella stumped her toe, so he had to deal with that. And then there was this moment when Cody called that,
let's
very
talk about
funny.
the shopping first.
They went to a shop, only Robin could fit the clothes.
And my thing is, Robin had very beautiful choices. She had a lot of amazing choices that she could have just chose and be gone.
Yes.
But she has decided, I also have issues. I'm finding clothes because modesty and I need something that fits me
there
well.
Was some modest
you are
clothes
not you are not a plus size woman,
I
boo.
know.
Stop trying to make them feel good about being plus size.
Look.
You do not need to do that. Just stop being fake.
And even when they went to the plus size store, here she goes, okay, I can come and try some. And the person who owns the store
said, obviously we have nothing for you.
We have nothing for you here. I only cater to plus size women. And Robin was like,
no problem.
she kind of said that with like some kind of attitude. And what she did, the lady I'm sure was wondering, what the hell is you here?
And I'm sure the plus size women are like, what the hell are you here also?
And it was like she was coming to the front of the line like, she gonna be the first to try.
That's my issue.
You had already had all that time in that store, tried all kinds of clothes. The other women could not try any. Why will you move yourself to the front to try clothing now?
This is my issue with Robin.
Bro.
Make your decisions make sense for me, cause it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I'm trying to let the math, and it's not mathing for me in my skull.
Yeah, well. So anyhow, they didn't find any clothes. They were there in San Francisco for 3 days. They didn't find anything.
Robin could have found something.
She could have. Now they went to, I think it was dinner they went to, and
they did go to a fabric store too, though.
Yeah, they did. Did
they Mary choose fabric? I didn't think they did.
No, they still didn't do anything. Anyhow, they went for dinner. And Cody called and gave the phone, they passed the phone around to everybody. And they were saying, it's so weird when he says, I love you in a group.
Text.
Like in a group text. Or they'll put speaker and he says, okay, I love you girls or whatever. They're like, they feel weird saying I love you back to him. It's, I really feel.
You say your
Cody,
pieces.
just the way he is and the way Mary is, I think it's them both that is causing these issues with these women.
Whole PDA and
it should not be a problem. You all are in this relationship. You all have had kids with this man. I don't think it's a problem he holds one or he hugs one or he says I love you to one and you all say I love you back.
Or do a little makeout session with one.
It's too weird.
It's honestly weird.
Okay, maybe I don't want a makeout session.
Well, not a makeout session, but maybe a lingering kiss.
Or a hug. I mean,
a lingering kiss is not that bad. You know why the reason why I feel like they should do that and it should be okay to do the PDA. So yeah, my whole thing with the PDA, I feel like the reason why they should do it in front of each other, well, not in front of each other purposefully, but if you have the feeling, do it. It's because it lets me know that you're having a healthy sexual or physical intimacy relationship with a sister wife. It's not something where it's all hidden, where Mary is like, we're not that close, and she's not having sex with him. You know what I'm saying?
This relationship
it keeps them accountable.
Enough We don't need this extra weird stuff.
Where I can't even,
Say,
have my
you.
man when I want to or be physical with him when I want to. It's like you have to hold back for other people's feelings. And it's just like still controlling your life.
Exactly.
I feel like they should be able to hold him if they want to. It's just odd and it's weird, but I think Cody will love to have that drama.
Yeah,
That's
he just
why
loves the drama, and Mary loves to feed into the drama.
Well, Mary also
really
is very
insecure.
She doesn't want to see it.
She really doesn't want to see a damn thing.
She rather know that the child's coming, but she does not want to know that y'all are kissing and having sex and making out.
Yeah.
She does not want to have to see, hear, or feel that, or get a sense of that. But
Good
it's
luck.
bull stuff because y'all all having sex with this man, y'all all getting pregnant by this man.
Exactly.
It is foolishness as far as I'm concerned.
I think so.
You know what I'm saying? Hug him when you want to, kiss him when you want to.
Yeah.
And like every single time
it's so hypocritical what y'all are doing. I mean, you all know y'all are having sex with him, and now I have to be extra careful because it's too weird. Even to say I love you, that's this weirdness for me. I can understand. Yeah, of course I don't want women having make out sessions. How he gonna grow? I can understand that, but no one is doing that. Kiss in the morning, kiss on the forehead, whatever. It's not a big deal. Like, come on.
Yeah, and it's like then you know what's so sad is because then I can only physically touch you or be intimate with you when of course we're not talking about having sex or whatever. But when you're at my house for maybe a couple of days and then it's like I don't see you again for a while. Like it's so unfair.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about the whole intimacy, and I think it's just stupid.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
If you guys are so uncomfortable with him having sex or saying he loves you, then y'all should not be sister wives. That's just how I see it.
Exactly.
If you cannot deal with that very integral part about what makes you guys sister wives, y'all should just not be doing it.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
But anyhow, so
while they were away, Cody truly got sick underneath Cody's hand.
No.
Almost died, honey. Almost died.
No, that's not true.
Well, it's not his fault.
She was a little listless, and for anyone out there, if a child under the age of 5 is a listless, like you have to take the child to a hospital, like listless, just not like attentive.
Yeah.
Like
just checked out.
Checked out. And so she went. So when Christine got home, she thought, maybe Truly
just missed me
or something. But the next day, she was not well. So
she was going cross-eyed.
Well,
honey.
that was not cross-eyed. She wasn't cross-eyed yet. She was still feeling down. So she took her to the hospital. They told her it's a flu.
No, the reason why she took her to the pediatrician is because that morning she said she went cross-eyed. And then she said, oh my God, I need to take her.
Before she took her to the hospital, she had taken her to the emergency room first. They told her it's the flu. They brought her back home.
Right. Yes.
But when the doctor says it's a flu, you have to give the child some electrolytes, some, Gatorade or Pedialyte, so that you are kind of replenishing some electrolytes in her. Well, I don't know how much she was drinking or not, but she became so dehydrated. She started getting cross-eyed. She took her to the pediatrician, and the pediatrician told her to go straight to the hospital. When they got there, she had acute kidney failure. She ended up being in the hospital for like 11 days and was very sick. They tried to do dialysis on her. Usually dialysis is about 4 to 6 hours at a time. And that did not work. It wasn't until when they did dialysis 24 hours straight that her kidney started to function, but she had not peed or pooped. And they needed her to do that before she could leave the hospital. So this child is 3 years old. So I was thinking that probably she wasn't peeing or pooping because she don't want to do that in her diaper because she's already potty trained. So maybe in her mind, it's like, no, I don't do this here. But Cody went to her and whispered to her and said, look, honey, I really need you to pee or poop in your diaper. And if you pee or poop in your diaper, I'm going to give you a nice pee and poop party. And the next day, she went ahead and peed and pooped. And she was able to go home. And they did actually have like a princess tea party instead.
But she's so skinny. I just felt so bad for her.
She looks so frail, that girl. I mean, ever since she's been born, she looks so frail. Like, very
it's
tiny.
It's just insane that you go through all of that stuff as a child. Like, give a Foley, a catheter, and then the dialysis for 7 days.
Yeah.
Like, how dehydrated can she be where she has to be on dialysis for 7 days?
Kids
like, it's so crazy.
So when anytime
where your kidney shuts down, that
if
is
the child
so
has the flu,
insane.
you need to be like. Sometimes I had to like close my kid's nose and put in the fluids through their mouth because they'll have to open their mouth so they can breathe. Because sometimes they don't want to drink when they're feeling down. You know, when they're feeling down, they just want to sleep. Just like we are. When we're feeling down, we don't want to drink anything. We don't want to eat. We don't want to get up to go use the bathroom. We just want to lay down. But for a child, it can be devastating.
Yeah.
You know, it can change really, really quick. So
also, her
thank
kidneys
God.
probably aren't that big too. I'm thinking maybe.
Yeah, but anyway, later on we'll talk about, I think, the death of Cody. Well, anyway, there was some death in the family.
Yeah, but that's the next episode.
We'll talk about it next
but
episode.
Yeah, that was
horrible.
But
she was fine after that.
Yeah.
And everything. Yeah, it was nice to see that she was alive now.
Because I was about to start crying. If I didn't know that she's living today, I would have been freaking.
Yeah, it was good to know that she was already. Oh, okay, she's alive. She's well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Mary.
And
Be sure to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.